All right, well, as you can see, we've got scattered activity already across the Mid-South. This is the band that moved through that may have woken a few of you up about an hour or so ago, but it is now moving out. We do have some scattered activity that's popping up in southern counties of Arkansas and Mississippi. Not a ton of lightning involved with those, but heavy rainfall. This is where most of the lightning is right now, north of Selmer and Bolivar, making its way continuing towards the east-northeast. But again, we don't want this gap in rain because that was supposed to move through closer to about 7 a.m. What we need now is clouds, and we need it to start to rain again. Otherwise, we may have some more problems as we get into the day with instability and the likelihood of stronger storms. That's why we have a level 3 right now out of 5 for most of the Mid-South, with that level 2 clipping portions of our northeastern area of our viewing area here again in Arkansas. But again, we're all facing the same threats, and that's going to be primarily winds, followed by localized heavy rainfall. We could see some hail, tornadoes possible as well. I trimmed our time down from 12 to 4, sorry, for the entire area, mostly from about the river east. We'll see that in a minute. But right now, as far as our wind advisory, that goes until 9 o'clock tonight, and there's for good reason. We are going to be seeing already winds gusting in at 32 miles an hour at Memphis International. Most areas right now 20+ miles an hour. As far as the rest of the next 24 hours, you can see it starts to peak right around 12. As I was telling you, that line starts to move into the Memphis area. So we're going to be seeing that again as we get to the afternoon, continuing to see very strong, potentially damaging winds. So that means trees could come down, power lines could come down. You may be chasing after your trash can as well. So things to keep in mind. 63 degrees right now, most of the area right around 60 to 64 degrees. Unfortunately, we're forecast to be about 10 degrees warmer, and that is also not good. So sunshine and warmth are the last things that we want to see, and unfortunately we look like we may see at least a peak or two of it as we head towards about 70 degrees just before that line of storms moves in. About 1 o'clock to about 3 to 4 o'clock, we're going to see that range depending on where you live, and I'll track that in just a moment. But as we get towards the evening, we start to see the rain move out, temperatures dropping as well. So here's a look at your hour by hour. You have the gusting south winds, the scattered activity. Most of this was supposed to happen again around 8 o'clock. We've already seen some of it, so we're going to be keeping an eye on that as this line continues to develop around noon in northeastern Arkansas, making its way towards Memphis in the Mid-South around 2. And then you can see some areas where heavy rainfall, possibly hail. We start to see that purple in there, but we start to see that again pushing east and out of here by the evening commute. But that cold air is going to filter in behind it, and that's where we're going to see a big drop in our 7-day forecast. So 73 today, down to 27 tonight, about a 50-degree drop as we head into Friday. So Friday morning going to be very cold, only getting up to 40. Again, dropping still below freezing. As we head into the weekend, we start to recover quickly, but rain chances come in Sunday night and stick around really through much of the week. So we'll be watching for that as well. Trevor?